Good afternoon, students. Today in SST, I will go through all the question answers. This is the detailed question answers. 5 question answers was done in the class. So one by one, I'll explain you what are volcanoes. Describe the 3 types of volcanoes. So there are 2 parts in it. When the magma under the Earth's crust spills over on its surface, it is called a volcanic eruption. There are 3 types of volcanoes. Means when the volcano, under the crust, when the magma spills out over the surface, it is called volcanic eruption. And there are 3 types of volcanoes, that is active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. Then what is active volcano? The volcanoes that have erupted in the recorded history or which might erupt in the near future. Means in the recorded history it has erupted, but it can erupt in the future also. So that is active volcano. An example is Mount Etna in Italy. Then dormant volcanoes, the volcanoes which have not erupted for a long time. Dormant means it has not erupted for a long time but have become active in the recent past. But in the recent past it was active, but now it is not active. So it is, for example, Mauna Kea in Hawaii. This is dormant volcanoes. Then extinct volcanoes, these are volcanoes that have not erupted since long, means many years it has not erupted and shown no sign of any kind of activity also. So this is extinct volcano, like Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. Now we come to the second question. What is disaster management? Suggest 3 ways of disaster management. So disaster management stands for a wide range of activities initiated to control disasters. Means it was started to control disasters. 3 ways of disaster management are: forewarned is forearmed, means before warning is given, then we can be safe. Then inclusion in elementary education, means in the schools also it should be implemented, the mock drills and all. Then formation of emergency response team, there should be a emergency response team during the disaster management time. Then how does flood occur? What are its effects? Floods generally occur when there is a heavy rainfall during monsoon and when the mountain snow melts on a large scale. So then flood occurs. And what are its effects? Flood causes loss of life, property and many waterborne diseases. Means diseases that is born from waterborne diseases. Then the fourth question is, what precautions should be taken against tsunami? So people living in coastal area must listen to the tsunami warnings and never ignore them. This is the first point. Then they should not go into the sea or near the coast. That is second point. People should be shifted from low-lying coastal areas to higher grounds. That is third point. Then suggest some measures to prevent droughts and famines. So some measures to prevent drought and famines, like this you will write it. Okay, I have write it in points only, but you will, as I have given in the class, you will write it like that only. That precautions taken against tsunami are like this, and then some measures to prevent droughts and famines are: proper reservoirs and water tanks need to be built and maintained to conserve water. Means there should be proper way of conserving water, collecting water. Proper reservoir should be built. Then rainwater harvesting measures need to be implemented. Means when the rainwater is collected in some of the reservoirs, proper tanks, and then it is used for irrigation facilities during drought time. Then cultivation of drought resistance crops, means the crops which can be resist in the drought area, means little water is needed for this type of crops, like maize, millet, etc. should be encouraged. Then fourth is, water storage should be built to supply water in times of drought. Means there should be proper water storage system so that during the drought time they can it can be easily supplied to them. The drought areas, the water can be supplied to them. So all these 5 questions are already given in the class, and those who have not done, they can copy it from the class group. I will send it in the class group and you can copy it from here. Okay, and then 13 chapters is also, I've explained it some part, so that video will be given on Saturday. The whole explanation video will be of 13 chapter traveling far and near, that will be given on Saturday, and this you will do it in your, those who have not done, they will do it in their copies. Okay, thank you.